Hey guys, this is Squirrel here, and today I will be making a video where I will be ranking all of the dualies that are currently in the game. So this list is being made on May 9th or 10th, I don't know what day it's going up. So pretty much the dualies, what makes them special is they're just like normal guns, except there's two of them, which means that they can dodge roll. So whichever way your left stick is pointing, if you press B while shooting, that's the direction that they go. So that's pretty much what makes this special. There's not a whole lot to it. I don't really use dualies that much, so this is opinion based. My opinions may not be as informed as dualie mains. So that's pretty much it, and let's get right into this. Number 8. So here at number 8 we have the Dapple Dualies. So the Dapple Dualies are one of the shortest range weapons in the game and the shortest range dualie. However, this means that they are actually super powerful, but that doesn't mean that I like them, because I don't really like short range weapons because I'm not good at getting in short range scenarios and coming out of them alive. Another factor that makes me want to rank this at the bottom is that it has a non-offensive sub, which is the beacon. I don't really like the beacons that much, partially because I don't jump, and it's really easy to get killed if you're just jumping to people or beacons all the time. Also, I do not like the special because what ends up happening is a lot of the suction bombs get stuck in the exact same place because there's really no mobility to them once they stick. So that's what ranks this at the bottom, and we'll be moving on to number 7. Number 7. So here we have the Dark Tetra Dualies, and I think this is going to surprise a lot of people that I put this so low down on the list, but here I'm going to explain why. This weapon has the ability to dodge roll up to 4 times, which seems crazy. However, that does mean it needs to have something negative to balance it out. In this case, the something negative is that after you're done dodge rolling, it takes more time to be able to start shooting again, and there's a lot more lag once you're done dodge rolling. This might not seem very big, but the reason why this seems so bad is because of the special that it comes with, the splashdown. Once you're done dodge rolling, you can't even shoot or use your special or sub or anything for about half a second to a full second, which might not seem like a lot, but that is actually a huge amount of time, because I use my splashdown as a panic special. I know a lot of other people do as well. So if I'm in trouble and I just finished dodge rolling, people can easily kill me before I even have close to enough time to use my splashdown. And that is why I rank that weapon at number 7. Number 6. Here we have the Dapple Dualies No View, which I probably said that wrong, but the reason this weapon is rated so low is very similar to the Dapple Dualies. I just don't like it that much. However, it is rated 2 spots higher than the Dapple Dualies due to the fact that it has Ink Storm and Toxic Mist, which I really like. I really like both of those. So that is why I'm rating it at number 6. Not much to it. It's pretty much the exact same weapon as the Dapple Dualies, just a little color change and some sub and special change. So that's pretty much it, and now we're heading into the top 5. Number 5. At number 5, we have the Emperor Splat Dualies with a sub of Curling Bomb and a special of Inkjet. This weapon is actually pretty versatile because it has medium range, medium damage, it has the Inkjet so you can shoot long ranges, and it has the Curling Bomb for possible long range attacks. However, compared to other weapons, it does still have a range on the shorter side, so that is why it's being rated at number 5. Pretty much the exact same thing as the Splat Dualies. However, of course, I like the sub and special on that more, which is why I've rated that one higher. We'll get more into that for the next one, which is number 4. Number 4. So here we have the Splat Dualies, not much unlike the Emperor Splat Dualies. Pretty basic, pretty simple. The only reason why they're rated higher than the Emperor Splat Dualies is because I love the burst bombs. They are great for inking walls, doing tip damage to opponents, and also I do prefer the 10 missiles over the Inkjet in most cases because they can be used to see your opponents from long ranges. You can use them to just target specific opponents and just locate where your opponents are, sort of like an echolocator. That makes it pretty good for a shorter range weapon, and that is why it's rated in the top 4. But now we will be discussing the top 3 dualies on my list. Number 3. So here to kickstart the top 3 is the Dualies. So as you may have noticed, this is the first long-range dually on the list, and there is a reason for that. That's because I love long-range weapons. I've used them for a long time, and I'm actually quite good with them. The Dualies are pretty good for marking your turf because they have the ink mines, where if an opponent runs into them, they have a little bit of damage added onto them, plus you now are able to see where they are on the map. With that, there's even long range and high amounts of damage for each shot, which makes this weapon really powerful and the reason why it belongs in the top 3. Number 2. So here we have the Dually Squelchers, which are probably the longest range dually in the game and are also very powerful. Regarding the sub and special, I'm not a huge fan of the point sensor. However, I do like the 10 missiles as they fire pretty fast. They are very easy to charge up with this weapon. It has long range and a fast fire speed, which is actually pretty unique, and that's what makes this weapon pretty good. Also makes this weapon super unique and different from all the other dualies is that once you're dodge rolling, you don't really have the lag that you do with the other ones, and you can get right back into the action by shooting, firing off some 10 missiles, or throwing a point sensor into the battle. All of that combined makes this weapon very versatile, which is why it's one of the most commonly used dualies and one of the highest rated by a lot of people. However, that is not the case for me. Number 1. So to top off this list, we have the Dually Deco, which I think is my favorite dually. I actually use it pretty consistently, probably the only dually that I'll actually take into ranked battle on an average day. So this weapon is my number 1, and I will explain why now. Just like the Dualies, this weapon actually has a pretty long range, especially for a dually weapon, and the splash ball and baller on this weapon really maximizes that and makes it super powerful. I say this as you can use a splashdown pretty much whenever, and you can just hide behind it and fire some shots off at opponents, and your range and high damage with the shots is able to take them out pretty easily. You can also use your baller to escape if needed, or use it just as an explosion to deter opponents. You can also use the splash wall and dually dodge afterwards to get out of the fight if necessary and protect yourself. So pretty much that wraps up this list. That's pretty much it for the dualies. I don't know which ranking video I will do next. Probably blasters, because I really want to rank the blasters. I just love blasters. So that list will be a blast to make. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you understood my rankings and that this video was fun for you to watch. So that's pretty much it for me. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you enjoyed this video. So that's pretty much it for me. See you guys in the next video, and have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever it may be.